Hi and welcome to another video. We are back in this same spot, but we are not going on a trip this time. We are talking details about our wedding. I haven't really mentioned this quite yet, but today we are talking wedding details. And so my fiance and I are finally doing the damn thing, and we are heading to the courthouse, getting married, and having a little celebration with some friends and family. And it's going to be pretty small, roughly 30 people. I thought I would bring you along for kind of how I've gone about planning this decoration wise and trying to keep within a certain budget. So we didn't want to spend too much just for one night. So I did most of decoration work and whatnot. I made things in a way that can be repurposed afterwards. So to start off, all of the flowers I used for our wedding are fake or artificial. I didn't want to use real flowers because I thought it would just be a waste, and using artificial flowers, I can just use them forever. For my bouquet, I did do a quick little video when I was first starting off doing my bouquet, and it has changed a little bit since that video. I'll put a little snippet in between this and the upgraded. My bouquet and the table pieces are sort of similar. There are some minor differences. So my bouquet is a lot bigger and more full, and it has a couple more white roses or flowers in it, in addition to the greenery. This is my finished bouquet with the bottom all wrapped up and whatnot, with a little bit of dangling just for that pop of color. So that is my bouquet, and then for the centerpieces of the event, I made smaller bouquets that we can put into vases. So this is what they look like. And obviously I didn't wrap them as beautifully as I did the bouquet, just because they are going to be going in some vases. So just variation of each centerpiece, and then we have just a small little vase like this. So there are 4 different kinds of vases that look similar in this colorway with the blue to yellow, and then we have 4 other ones with a green to yellow. So this is the blue to yellow with the flowers in there. So that is the main centerpiece attraction. And then I've also purchased a couple of these mini little frames that we'll put pictures in. And together with that, I also hand folded some origami tulips. just so that the table isn't so sparse. And I just bought scrapbook paper from Michael's to use. I cut it into 4 pieces and then just origamied the paper into tulips. So we have this one with this greenery design. We have a regular little gold one, and then we have 2 more colors. We have this one in a tealy color, then we have another one in gold but with gold dots. So just a couple of these to scatter about. And then as little party favors, I designed my own sticker, but I didn't want the sticker to be tied to our event with like our names or the date. So I just made a little design with like the color palette that I wanted for our wedding. So this is what they look like. This is the first one in the blues, and then this is the second in the greens. So those are the main decoration pieces. I'll show you what it looks like when it's on the table. In addition to the decorations, I just bought some cheesecloths on Amazon, and these were pretty cheap. I got them in 2 colorways. So there's this champagne kind of beigey color, and then just regular white. So it'll kind of look like this with the vase and the picture frame, and then a couple of these scattered around, and then the stickers. So that's kind of my general idea as to how I want to decorate the tables. Nothing too crazy, but I also didn't want the tables to be bare and not have any kind of personality for our event. And most of the items that I got for this, I purchased either at Michael's or Amazon. I think the only thing I got from Amazon were the vases and the tablecloths. Everything else I got from Michael's. So that is table decorations in a way. So I purchased this little decorative box from Target, and I thought it would come in handy in case we got any cards or anything otherwise that we wanted to put in here. And it'll also double as storage after the wedding, so I can use it for my crafts or my makeup or whatnot. The next thing I have is a decorative table center piece just with our names on it. I haven't fully finished it. This is also something I got at Michael's, and I got it in the clearance section, and it was, I think, like $5. So it's just this acrylic stand with a gold base, and this stand comes double-sided with just acrylic panel. And I went ahead and used my Cricut to put our names on there. But this is not done because since it's clear, you can't really see the design or our names on there unless there's something in the back. So what I thought we would do today is kind of just paint the back. Without any further ado, let's get to painting. So we're just gonna add a bit of paint on here, just a little more. Maybe a little too much. Just gonna dip my paintbrush in there. I have my panel. And what I'm gonna do is just face it this way and just paint back here. I mean, yeah, that's looking a lot better already. Just painting. If you happen to make a mistake like I did, a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a cotton swab will save your life. So just rubbing alcohol. Where's this so you can show you? Rubbing alcohol, cotton swab, dab it, and there you go. Nice and clean. Alrighty then. I will say I'm quite liking the way it's turning out so far, but it does need another layer, so we're just gonna let it dry for now. I'll come back in a little bit and show you the final product. So it's another day. I don't know if you can tell, but the acrylic panel took a lot longer to dry than I anticipated, so I didn't end up doing the last coat until, I don't know, like 9 o'clock last night. And then I decided to just go ahead and paint the whole thing instead of just doing a patch, because it looked kind of weird with the sides kind of blank. There are a few spots, I don't know if you can tell, like here, that are a little sparse. So I'll go in and do another little coat. Other than that, I think this is pretty much complete. So it will look like this at the end. So we just place it on the table. with some stuff around and whatnot. I was able to send in my photos to Walgreens to have some printed, and these mini frames are 2.5 by 3.5 inches, but apparently you can't really get photos in that size. They just have the generic 4 by 6, or you can do wallet size, which is 2 by 3. So that's what I ended up doing. So I got a couple of photos in 2 by 3, so I will just have to cut those up. I have this little nifty scissor thing, so that's what I've been doing, just cutting them up individually so I can put them in the picture frame. So let's just do that together. Okay, so that is it for the picture frames. I think that's about all the decorations I have planned. This was like the last major thing I needed to complete before being officially set for the evening. I don't think I'm missing anything else, but I might just be forgetting. But yeah, I guess the next thing I will show you is how it turns out. Be on the lookout for that video, but otherwise I hope y'all enjoyed this little decorate with me type video. But other than that, I will see you all in the next one. Bye!